Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danreael. Before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. What's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know by now, I am a CNA. I recently graduated like a year ago and I worked in the CNA field and stuff like that. I have a story time on my channel right now of how I got fired as a CNA. I'll put it right here, so if you want to go watch that, go watch that. But today's video is about the pros and cons of being a CNA. And I'm a new CNA. I'm not like a seasoned CNA. I haven't been in the field for a long time or nothing like that, but I just want to tell you what I think as far as me being in the field for a year and how I feel. Yeah, first we're gonna start with, let's just do 5 pros, 5 cons, and that'll be that. I'll have 10. So the first pro of being a CNA is I feel like it's very versatile. Like, there's always going to be a hospital somewhere, there's always going to be a nursing home, there's always going to be someone who needs care, there's always going to be someone who's in rehab, there's always going to be a hospital. So if you're a CNA, you can work in any hospital in the country. Now if you move to a different state, oftentimes you have to pay a little fee to renew your license in that state, or you can you know, retake the test. In some states they have it to where it's in multiple states, like your CNA can be valid in this state, that state, that, like, it's so versatile. So if you ever had to move, or like you get married, or whatever it is that causes you to have to go somewhere different, you can always work at any hospital, and the skills are oftentimes universal. So if you're doing something the same way here, you oftentimes gonna do it similar to a different place. So versatility. Pro number 1. Let's do a con, pro, con, pro, con. Con. A con of being a CNA is sometimes it is mentally and emotionally and physically taxing. Now you may think, oh my gosh, working in a nursing home would be so cool, like, oh, so many cute old people. But you don't think about how when you're working in a dementia unit, these people have lost their mind essentially, so they're not coherent all the way, they keep rambling, they saying the same things, and you have to deal with this for the whole day. It's gonna affect you. You know, you're gonna start to feel like, am I crazy too? You know what I'm saying? And then the physical side of things, you have to take care of a big person. You know what I'm saying? You have to flip them, you have to help them up, you have to, you know, bathe them, you have to do everything that you would do for a toddler when you're working in someone who has dementia, who is like they're assisted. You have to do all of these things for them, so it can be hard on the body and the mind. So that's something you have to keep in mind as well. Pro number 2, the money can be good. Now the money can be good. I feel like if you figure out a way to make some money from it, you can make some good money. Like, people that say, oh my god, CNA don't pay enough, they're probably not making it to where they can make good money. But you can make good money. Like, a lot of times the agency apps, the agency staffing apps, like the shift key, the health, whatever, you know, the apps, I'll put some names on the screen, they pay more because you're gonna work there for just a set shift. So they're gonna try to pay you more because they want people to come work. And you know, agency always pay more. So I've seen in my state, sometimes you could work for like 35 an hour, 30, you know, every state is different, but you can make some good money. And I feel like if you work it out to where you're working less for your money, you can make some good money. So I would say the pay is pretty good for being a CNA, and it varies from state to state though. Another pro of being a CNA, another con of being a CNA is you have to deal with so many different things. Like, you're gonna see stuff that is not normal. Like, you may see someone poop on the floor, you may see something crazy with another person's body. Like, you're gonna have PTSD a little bit from seeing the stuff that you see and smelling the smells that you smell. Okay, it's gonna be so many different smells. Okay, so I think once you're in the field for a little bit, you start to get used to the smells and seeing crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, we was not meant to be smelling all this crazy stuff and seeing all this crazy stuff. So you just have to have a strong stomach, tough skin, you gotta be like hard body to be a CNA. Okay, now another pro of being a CNA, the third pro, is you get to meet so many different people. There's gonna always be different people that you meet. Like I said, some people are in nursing homes and they're not old yet. Some people are older. Some people are, you know, going through rehab. Some people are needing help at their house. So you're gonna meet people's families. You might meet someone that, you know, you become great lifelong friends with. And oftentimes the people who are needing the help that a nursing assistant is giving, they're kind because they know they need the help. So you're gonna meet nice people. You're gonna meet people that you never forget. You're gonna meet people that always appreciated the help and the services that you gave, and you can just build so many different connections with being a CNA. Another con of being a CNA could be that you have to deal with a lot of people's attitudes, and you know, sometimes everybody's not gonna like you. They might, you know, say you're this, say you're that. You know, everybody don't appreciate the help that you give. They may feel like you're not adequate to help them, but that is what it is. So you got to deal with a lot of different people and emotions, and telling you what to do this, do that. Like, you have to deal with a lot of that. Now I know I said that I was gonna give like 5 of each, but my camera about to die, so if it die, I love y'all, God bless y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. But if it don't, let's just keep going. Hold on, let me take a picture for a thumbnail. Okay, so another pro of being a CNA, like I said, I haven't been a CNA for that long, so I can't tell you like what a person who been a CNA for like 30 years have done, but I'm gonna just keep going till my camera dies. So if my camera shut off, I'm so sorry y'all, but y'all get the gist of it. Another pro, I would say, you know, like I said, the people you meet a lot of people. You meet people that was in your class, you meet patients, you meet doctors, you meet surgeons. Like, you'll meet so many different people because you're working around them, especially if you work in a hospital. Now if you work in a nursing home, you only gonna meet Papa, Jojo and they family, and you know, the director and the nurses and stuff. But if you're working in a hospital, you can meet like different people that are on a higher level than you, and it's so good to make connections with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't limit yourself to one place. But I would say if you're a CNA, just travel. If you ain't got no kids or no family, do you, girl. Like, the sky is the limit. I don't have no kids and no family yet, praise the Lord. So I can do whatever I want to do. If I want to get up and go to New York tomorrow, I can do that. If I want to go to Antarctica, I can do that. If I want to go to Italy and Brazil and Barbados, I can do that because I have no responsibilities. So versatility, the pay, the people, and also another pro I would say is that you can take the skills that you learn being a CNA with you for the rest of your life. Everything you learn being a CNA, you will need that when it's time for you to take care of your family that's going to need help. And you can teach the skills that you've learned to someone else. So if you got a sister and you got a grandma or a grandpa, and you know, grandpa gets sick or whatever, or he needs help, he has a surgery, you can teach your little sister the things you learned in CNA, and she can help take care of your grandpa, because the skills are pretty much, you know, they're skills. It's not like it's something that's embroidered on your head. Like, it's skills that you learn. So you can teach everybody around you these skills, and everybody can be taking care of everybody, and that is like, that's top tier, that's supreme. So that's what I would say. You know, it's not really many cons because you're helping other people, you're getting paid for it, you're learning, you have to deal with a lot of different stuff. But overall, I would suggest being a CNA to anybody, and I would say male and female. Don't think it's just for girls. A lot of men could be great CNAs because they're fit to take care of the people. Like, you're stronger than the average woman. So yeah, y'all, my camera just died, but I love y'all, God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.